what the infrastructure plan has done for us in London is add a hint of reality to the London plan in a delivery sense. I mean, we've always had an implementation plan associated with the planning document. But this time we were able to look at the growth figures, and you've seen the slides this morning on what our projections are. So even at the lowest level, we have a huge population increase coming. And how are we going to fit those people in? So we were able to work out that we don't need to build on our green belt. We do need to densify our town centres and our transport nodes. But in order to do that, we are going to need possibly in the region of £1.3 trillion worth of infrastructure. We were also able to work out that that's not the scary figure that it seems. We were also able to look at income streams against that. We were able to look at how innovation and new technology may bring that figure down. Now, in terms of how it will aid housing development, what it's doing for us is again showing that our opportunity areas, if they are brought forward, if the infrastructure is put in to make these developments happen, London can cope with this huge increase and this huge growth. It also looks at not just the new capital investment needed, but also an ongoing maintenance program for our existing assets, so that we don't constantly find ourselves in 20 years' time needing a huge renewal program because we haven't been doing our routine maintenance to the existing assets. So it sounds a bit dull, but it does mean that people like Transport for London, who have got a fantastic renewal program, will then be able to use some of the asset value they're creating from things like overstation development to put into growth, into new infrastructure in our opportunity areas. So the infrastructure plan is a fantastic tool to help planning in London and help delivery of all sorts of infrastructure.
Great, Fiona, thank you very much. And just could we focus a little bit on the housing supply part of it? How do you see the progress there, and is the infrastructure plan helping with that?
It is in the sense in that it's confirming what we thought, that we can do this. What is causing a problem, though, is delivery is not happening as it should be. We have over 260,000 planning applications for residential development currently in the system. They're not coming through. And we need to understand, and we're constantly looking at this issue, what is going wrong with the market not to bring these forward. And that is leading us to some conclusions about, we heard earlier about certainty for developers. So we need to be certain that this infrastructure is going to happen, because a lot of developers will have planning permissions for residential development but feel that it's not the right time to bring it forward because we, government, have we're not able to confirm that a Bakerloo line extension is going to happen, Crossrail 2 is going to happen. We need that certainty to be able to give the market certainty that it can come forward with the development. The planning system is often blamed, and I'm sure we'll hear from others this afternoon that the planning system is possibly at fault. There are issues with the planning system, absolutely. The infrastructure plan is helping us to get the boroughs together with utilities to make sure that the planning applications can go smoothly. It's just an incredibly useful tool for us.